how's it going? So I am really excited about this new series that I am bringing to you guys. So I am going to be talking about my parenting highs and lows, and I'm going to do an update each month, and it's going to be a little bit like a favorites video except for parenting stuff. And I saw this on Isis Lorena's channel, and if you don't follow her, she is amazing. She has so many awesome parenting tips, and she's just a really great, sweet mama. So if you don't follow her, you should check her out. But I saw her do this series on her channel, and I thought it was so incredible. I thought it was really great to be able to hear someone else talk about the struggles that we all have been through, but also to really celebrate those milestones that seem so big to moms and that are so big, but that not a lot of people really get. Like, not a lot of people who aren't parents are excited when the little milestones are happening, or even when the big milestones are happening. People just don't really get it. So I thought that it was really cool, and I thought that it was a great way to celebrate my kids and to look back and have kind of a document of what is going on in our life. So let's go ahead and start with the good news. Let's start with the highs. So one of the highs is that Delilah and I get some one-on-one time again, and I absolutely love that. Harrison goes to daycare, and our daycare gal recently moved probably like 30 minutes away from us, and so it's been kind of a challenge some days to get him there. And so on Wednesday nights he goes overnight, and also on Wednesday nights Brian has a late night meeting. So Delilah and I have implemented girls' night, and it has been so good. She is able to have time to just talk to me if there's something going on, which is incredible, because since Harrison has been born, I don't really feel like I have had a lot of time to just talk to her or to let her open up. I mean, there have been check-ins here and there, but it's been really rushed as we adjusted our family to having 2 kids. And I think anybody who has 2 kids can recognize that that adjustment can take a couple of years, and it really has taken a couple of years for us. So having this one-on-one time, giving her this space where she is the only one that is getting attention, is amazing. And I think that she really loves it. She's become less, you know, feisty and whiny, and I feel like she has been opening up and feeling like she can talk to me more. So I just think it's really nice to be able to have that one-on-one time with her. Another high that we have going on at our house is that Harrison is doing really good on his progress towards potty training. I actually just got a text, because he's at daycare right now, that he told our daycare gal that he needed to go pee 2 times already this morning. It's early in the morning, and that he told her that he needed to go poops also. So he is really doing a great job. I mean, we are not perfect, and we are not like near done potty training him, but I think that seeing him make progress and seeing him really be focused on the goal of getting potty trained, and him really wanting to have the potty training happening also, is great. So making progress on that and almost being team no diapers. I'm so excited. I can't wait. If any of you guys are in the midst of potty training, feel free to leave that down in the comments below. I would love to know who else is in this boat as well. And then the last high that I wrote down for this month is that my kids are now at an age where I feel like they are really becoming siblings. And you guys might think that I'm weird for saying that, but Harrison has been a baby and Delilah was 8, and so there was a big disconnect there for a while. I mean, of course she liked to hold him and play with him when he was a baby, but now they are actually getting to a place where they are playing with each other. They're even arguing, which I mean can be a negative also, but it is a sibling thing, and I feel like it shows that they have that sibling bond. Is that weird that arguments show a sibling bond? I don't know, maybe it's weird. If it's weird, you can leave me down in the comments below. But I feel like they are really becoming bonded, and this morning, since Harrison is on his overnight, Delilah was really missing him, and she really loves him, and she's learning how to play with him and be social with him, and she's including him in things that she likes and teaching him things, and I just love to see their sibling relationship grow. It makes my heart so happy as a mama. I just love it so much. Now, for the real talk. Let's go ahead and move into some negatives that have been happening for us this month. And the first one, it's been ongoing, but I feel like it's really kind of grating on me right now. And I think it's actually kind of grating on Brian too. He talks to me about it a lot. So it is the fact that Harrison is still sleeping in our bed. And I mean, it was a lot different when he was a little baby and he didn't take up very much space. But now, like Brian and I were talking about it this morning, Brian sleeps on the edge of the bed and I'm stuck in the middle between both of them. And they are both really warm bodies. Like Brian is a warm sleeper and so is Harrison. And so most of the time I cannot get very much sleep because I'm kind of stuck between them. So I don't know. I'm also really nervous, I think, about not having sleep because Harrison does sleep all the way through the night and I'm nervous about transitioning him to his bed and going back to a place where I have to get up and check on him every few hours or go through sleep training or something like that that isn't really as gentle as I want to. Some friends of ours had their son co-sleep with them till he was probably about 2 and then he just transitioned gently to his own bed. And I want that so much for Harrison. I don't want there to be a battle. I don't want there to be, you know, crying and being upset because I'm definitely not someone who lets my kids cry it out. It's just not in my parenting toolbox. It's just not something that I use. And I don't know, I just don't want to do that. It makes me anxious just thinking about having to let him cry in his bed till he falls asleep. And I don't know, it's just, we're stuck in a tough place with the co-sleeping right now. And if any of you are co-sleeping parents and you can relate, feel free to leave me that down in the comments below. Or if you are a co-sleeping parent and you have already overcome this obstacle, please let me know that as well. And let me know what tips and tricks worked well for you. I would love to get some information. I've been researching, I've been watching videos, but I don't know, it's a really tough place because I value my sleep. I am someone who loves my sleep and I just need Harrison to have some independence and to be in his own bed. We've had a really great time co-sleeping and I think that it has been really good for Harrison and really good for me, especially as a breastfeeding mom, but I haven't been breastfeeding him for 6 months, maybe around there now, and like he's at the point where if I roll away from him and his hand isn't like touching me, he wakes up. I need this space and I need to be able to be alone and snuggle with my husband in the bed and talk to him and maybe watch a movie without a toddler climbing all over us. I just feel like that's something that I need and that we need as well. So that's something that is kind of a low for us this month. And I guess our other low is with Delilah's sleep as well. She's been going through some like night nervousness and I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from, but she wants to know where I am. Am I going to be in the front room? Am I going to be in the bedroom? Am I going to go downstairs? She wants to know exactly where I'm going to be, even though each night I tell her that I am not going to go anywhere and that she just needs to go to bed. And I feel like she is laying in her bed and staying up late. And I mean, her bedtime is not super early. She goes to bed at 8 o'clock and I think for a 10-year-old that's really reasonable, especially on school nights. So I don't know, I guess sleep is just kind of a struggle in our house, and I noticed the effects on her as well. Like she's staying up after I put her to bed, I would say at least an hour, maybe more sometimes, and she is worrying and she's up going to the bathroom several times and up getting water and checking on me if she hears me or wanting to know where I'm gonna sleep. All of this stuff, and I don't know, part of me gets frustrated and I have to kind of bring myself back down and realize that, you know, she's a kid and she needs all of these things for security. So I don't know, it's just really tough. Like sleep is just really hard for us right now. So that's where we're at with that. And then I guess the last low that I want to talk about is Delilah and Harrison. If they are both tired, they are just mean to each other. And sometimes they just pick at each other. And it can be hard. And I don't know, it sometimes feels like I have to choose sides, especially if I didn't see like Harrison hit her or if I didn't see Delilah, you know, make a mean face and scare Harrison. It can be really overwhelming and it can be really frustrating, and I feel like I have to choose, you know, who is right. I have to kind of play judge, and that's a difficult role for me to be in because I just want everybody to be happy and I don't really want to have to do that. So the sibling part is nice, but it's also kind of a challenge right now for us, especially when both kids are really tired, like at the end of their day. You know, Harrison starts to get physical when he's frustrated, and Delilah will start picking at Harrison or wanting space, and then he wants to be with her, and then it can be kind of like a downhill slope. And so it can be really hard sometimes. So that is definitely another low that we have this month. So again, you'll see a highs and lows of parenting every month from me, and I'm really excited to incorporate this on my series. If you guys are interested in seeing any other videos like with my kids in them, whether that's like vlogs or whether that's like, I don't know, activities with them or something, feel free to let me know. I'm not opposed to having them on my channel. I've just always been kind of the primary focus, and I've always just done these chatty sit down vlogs. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, feel free to let me know, and I would love to share them with you because they are just about my favorite people in the entire world. Shh, don't tell Brian I said that. So with that, I hope that everyone is having a fantastic January and you are accomplishing all of the goals that you set for yourselves. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Caitlin and this is Beans and Monkeys, so hi. If you are new, I would love it if you would join us and hit that red subscribe button down below. It's just right underneath this video. And if you are subscribed already, thanks so much for following along and being so supportive like you guys always are. I know I say this at the end of every video, but I don't know, I want to give you guys like a big hug because you're just like my favorite people on the internet. So thanks for being such a rad community. I love you guys and I appreciate you so much. But if you are subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell notification right next to the subscribe button. I've heard from a lot of viewers that my videos aren't showing up in their subscription boxes. So if you want to know when a new video goes up, feel free to hit that notification bell. And if you want to connect with me on other social media, I am over on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I promise I'm gonna do better about posting on those really soon. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.